Hi, my goodness, it has been so long since I've sat down and turned on my camera and spoke to you guys, and there's a reason for that, and that's the title of this video. And I know that's gonna sound crazy, but I have done a lot of living in the past couple of months that I have not posted. So much has changed, and I am living in a place mentally right now where I truly am doing things, trying things, living experiences that I never deemed not only possible for myself, but also something that I wouldn't want to kind of do. I, at a very young age, set a lot of restraints and rules on myself, and that was a survival mechanism that was to avoid anxiety, and I lived by those rules until this year, actually within the past few months. So today right now, so much has been going on for me, and I wanted to talk to you guys about that. Yeah, I smoked weed for the first time in my life at age 26, and had a blast. It's probably not the thing to be like putting on the internet, especially seeing as it is illegal in the country that I live in. I've been in a place where I was doing the same thing, the same people, the same life, the same routine every day for a year, and my life got so switched up. My mind got so switched up and I think I got a little bit depressed again, which I'm learning about in regards to the autism, the Asperger's. I'm learning that anxiety and depression is just something that kind of happens momentarily in your life and like comes back in different chapters, and I think I just got super down on myself and like where I was going, and I finished writing my book, and I was like having no success with publishers like coming to me and offering me job offers. Then it was like, okay, now what? Who am I? So this is like, I'm in a place now where it was like, okay, I'm rethinking my entire identity. I got hit with some really bad news about my dog Gus. He's actually doing really fine, but at the time it was like really bad news, and I was given the opportunity to try weed, and I did it, and I always like feared it. I always was afraid because having autism, anxiety, all of that, I was like, my mind feels like a drug. I probably shouldn't try that. And so I didn't, and alcohol was not something that I partook in. I didn't enjoy it. So I've lived like a very different life than I live now. I always thought there was going to be a time where if I ever did try drugs, that the day after, the morning after, it was going to be something that I like hugely regretted, because it wasn't something that I saw in my like self-concept. I have this self-concept of myself, this little bubble, and drugs did not come into that. And then I did it, and it was like, okay, that's something new. What I'm realizing is like I know nothing about myself. Like all these things that I thought about myself, like I know nothing about myself. I'm having a complete career shift. What that means yet, I don't know, but I'm having a complete career shift. I'm moving house. I've lived in this little jungle paradise for just over a year now, and I'm ready to expand. There's so much growth. There's so much growth happening for me. I don't know what you would call this kind of video, but it like I needed an update on where I've been. I know family members of mine watch this and like, hi, this is what's going on for me. Yeah, I have new tattoos now. I have this like massive guitar and I got a freaking hand tat. It says breathe. I think if anything, like these new additions to my body kind of sum up like where I'm at in life. It's, you know, at one point it took like 25 years to get my first tat, and within another year I'm like covered. I don't know like who I am going to be in the future. I'm making friends. I'm meeting my tribe of people, and I always come back. I always do come back to that thought of like, am I making my younger self, that little girl, am I making her proud? Am I doing things that I shouldn't be? Am I doing things that I'm gonna regret one day? And I think Gus just ran away. Let me go check. So Gus completely ran away, but he's back. It's been like 20 minutes. Oh, I look like the mad woman down the street running after my dog. The point of this video is that people change, people grow. Don't hold yourself to the same standard of you when you were, say, 20, or if you're 20, 15, or, you know, a child. We develop and grow as human beings, and I always remember the first thing that my therapist said, like the very first session that we ever had, is you hold yourself to such a high standard that when you don't succeed, or you don't kind of work amongst those barriers that you set yourself, you let yourself down and you hurt yourself so much more. I've always stuck with that, and I'm really trying to open myself up to new situations, new people. I'm going to start swing dancing. That's something that I've always wanted to do. It's something that's always interested me, but I never had the means. Was always afraid to do it by myself, because like no one else is interested in swing dancing. The point is, be authentic to you, live the life that makes you thrive, that makes you come alive. We're constantly reminded about death and how short life is, and the Queen died today, and not that means terribly much to me. It's very sad, obviously, but she lived, you know, 96 years, and I watched this like quick little documentary because you kind of can't get away from all the televised content about her life, and it was showing like her growing up and all the memories that she had. And regardless of what you feel about the royal family, the point that I'm trying to make is that she had so much life in those 96 years, and I feel like I've had so much life in my 26 years, and there's still so much life to have, and to grow and develop. And I can't wait to take you on this next chapter of my life and what that will look like. And I know everything's like very vague, but I just plan on yeah, developing myself a little bit more. So thank you for watching this video if you've stayed here, and yeah, we'll talk soon. Bye. Mwah.